Can Get Show.
What do you get? Did I get anything in the mail?
You can check and see for yourself.
Huh. I got a couple of things for 2 different colleges.
Which ones?
Well, there's one here for a university here at Oakton, and another one for somewhere in university.
Somewhere in Kentucky? Isn't that your hometown?
Yeah, but there's probably no difference between the two. Plus, I never really went to regular college.
Well, you do still have to finish high school.
Yep. I graduated high school back in 2012.
Oh, well, that sucks for you then. Hold on. What are you eating?
These weird tasting brownies.
Good lord, Dan, those were pot brownies.
Huh. What were you doing with pot brownies?
They weren't mine. Someone pranked us and left them on the porch. I just forgot to throw them away.
Well, maybe we...
Wow, that was fast. Okay, Dan, let's... What the hell?
Where'd you get all those tattoos?
Okay, so those weren't pot brownies. Those were definitely something else. So, Dan, do you think you could stand in a straight line for me and see if you can do that?
We should turn off the heat. The walls are starting to melt.
Okay, let's get you to your room. Well, I had a bad feeling about this, but luckily you're prepared for it.
We were all born from electons.
Gotta do this quick.
Telltale games are never bad, and their graphics will never ever age, and they don't look aged at all.
Oh great, now he's spouting nonsense. Dan, start the game.
What game are we playing?
You're gonna play
Today?
Frogger the Great Quest.
Ah, crap.
It's the only game you have that'll get you out of your current state.
Well, fine. Allow me to suddenly not sound high to explain where this game came from, or whatever.
Frogger the Great Quest was released in 2001 and was the first PS2 Frogger game, as well as on PC and later on the Game Boy Advance titled Frogger Advance the Great Quest. The game was met with a not so great set of review scores.
So today I'll hopefully find the positive things about this game. There's something I thought was cool as a kid. Does it hold up today? Even though it probably doesn't. We'll see.
Wow, he's so fucked up. The outside of him is high.
This was made years before Konami decided to piss everybody off. Papa Yeti Studio, are you guys the one who screwed this game up? Well, here's the title screen for the Frogger on 2 legs. Well, let's get started.
How y'all love, Frogger?
What did he just say?
How y'all love, Frogger?
Okay, I guess. This can't be the only jambalaya being served, Lumpy. I want to zap new bugs, swim new streams, be frog loose and froggy free, and quit getting needled by that mosquito.
I don't know if Lumpy was asking about that, Frogger. I'm not even sure if he was asking anything at all.
There's plenty bad greenery to be had.
So the mean old dragon was running alongside the lake after the princess.
I see we have puppets in this game too.
Slipped on this rock that was all frog slimy and stuff. His head hit a rock, and he was killed.
Well,
Just like
damn.
that. Said a frog, but she was so happy to see the dead dragon, she picked up the frog and kissed it. Poof! The frog turned into a prince.
Come out, wherever you are. You little slime bucket.
What's the matter? You chicken?
No, Hemo. He just tastes like one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on to your hose ends, boys. What have we here?
Dan, you're zoning out again. Wake up.
Huh? What? Oh. Yeah, playing this game.
I wish I may, I wish I must find a princess before I bust.
I guess it was too late. So if you haven't figured out the story yet because of how confusing it is, and where I had some effects and skipped a few things, let me explain. Frogger overhears the two boys talking about the story of the Princess and the Frog, at least one version of it, and is interested and cross-eyed. Then he wants to promote bestiality, you know, typical kids' stories. Actually, that's not too far from the truth. The internet just likes to ignore all that and pin it all on Sonic! Frogger basically becomes Cinderella and has a fairy godmother. Or fairy frog mother, I don't frogging know. Well, Frogger goes to look for a princess, blah blah blah. We're about 7 minutes into this video, or almost, so let's go ahead and get to the gameplay. Alright, now we're at the gameplay. Let's see what kind of moves Frogger has in store for us. Spitting? I can already tell this is gonna be a real winner. Whoa! Are you guys seeing this? A Frogger game, where Frogger can swim. I have hope for humanity again. We're headed in the right direction. It's just too bad the underwater controls kinda suck, but hey, that applies to a lot of games, so this is a pass.
Meet on your journey, stand next to them and press the circle button.
The circle button? How exciting!
Man, the controls for this game are just... what's the word I'm looking for? Hell, they're bad. I can't think of any smart word to use for this. They're just bad.
I know frog food.
What am I doing with myself? Am I going mad? Do I really have to do this to get out of my current state? Why do I torture myself like this? This can't be the only way. I mean, it just can't be. Well, honestly, there's probably no other way. Except for one. There is one way I can end the pain.
I'm gonna blow this game's brains out!
Dan, you can't get better without it.
I knew it.
Frogger can use this cool gliding thing to get across big areas. I thought it was pretty interesting. Kinda weird, but you know. Now, swimming can take a little bit to get used to, but you know, you'll get. What is this thing called? Oh my giddy aunt!
What are you, British?
Whenever you get hurt in this game, Frogger can eat these flies and gain more health. It's gonna be kinda weird to see him stick his tongue at. Oh, well, okay, he just kinda picks them up and eats them. Huh. Alright, now I'm about to face these mosquito guys. We'll see how action-packed this scene is. Frogger's got some fighting moves and, he's got, What is this? I mean, was this the first 3D platformer, or... God, it sure feels that way. Well, at least this first level's almost over. We can finally move on from it. What are we doing here? Alright, kill the enemy. Just go ahead and kill it in the weird kind of way. But, Frogger, you need to move. Frogger, come on now. No. Please don't tell me this is... Come on, move. Get out of the way. Come on. No. I don't want to do this level again. I don't even want to play this game. Well, I had to reset this bullshit. I did eventually get through the level, thank God. It took forever. Laugh away, you cocky little scumbag. There's a shop? You can like make purchases in this game of stuff? Apparently you can unlock different character bios and stuff in this game, and that's what you use the coins for. And it looks like Froggers cost $4.20. How appropriate.
Remember, brother, seek the bear's help.
You know, I could go on and on about how this game's physics are, but instead, I may end up doing that. Ugh, I'm getting kind of a headache from all this frame rate dropping. You might not be able to tell in this video, but sometimes the frame rate will be up to like 50 or 60 frames per second, but then randomly it'll drop down to like 30 or 40 frames, which 30 or 40 isn't bad, but it needs to stay locked at something, not just constantly drop. And I'm not saying that it drops whenever a lot's going on all the time. I mean, it'll just randomly drop, it seems like.
So, what's the buzz, Frog?
Huh. You know, I may have run into a couple of glitches, but so far it seems son of a bitch. You know, to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, I think I've said just about all I can say about the gameplay and stuff, the most important thing. And there's a lot of this game left. So, for the next, however many minutes, I'm going to just go through the story and tell you all what happens and little stuff about it and,
Dan!
Okay, I got it. Okay, I'm gonna go through it. I'll try not to rush it, but it'll maybe seem rushed. Frogger has to find some honey for this giant blue bear, which he does in this scene coming up. Bruiser lets him use that travel thing to let him travel where he needs to get to, as Frogger thanks him politely.
Okay, barefoot. Okay, barefoot. I'm on it.
The loading speed actually isn't too bad in this game. Not always. So now Frogger's gotta use his boat or something, I don't know. You know, this is actually the first level I ever played. I was at a friend's house playing it. It reminds me of a time
Interruption! And angrily trying to tell you to move on with the game.
Slowly starting back up while continuing with the game anyway. You know, in some ways, I think this game is trying to be Banjo-Kazooie or Spyro. Actually, I have no doubt of that, but the combat is just kind of, Why do you get hurt after they die? So there's like a mouse statue or rat statue here. Don't know what it's for. Did I get any exclamation? No? Alright.
Oh, a wise guy, eh? Get him, boys!
Okay, boys.
Well, here we go. A bar fight, or not a bar, but whatever you call it, a fight. This is embarrassing. Luckily, Frogger can gamble all his troubles away. Oh, there we go. Frogger eventually gets to a town with a river called Rivertown.
Hi, Mr. Frog.
I'm as drunk as a skunk.
You know, it'd be kind of funny if something were to pop up like a horror. Oh God! Huh. Weak little pansy. Up next, Frogger goes to probably the source of this development for this game. Boy, they weren't kidding whenever they called this place Mushroom Valley. What the fuck was I on? Did she just crap that out, or am I seeing things? I wouldn't be surprised if either. And Frogger makes it to Fairy Town, Gosh, I hate this level. These abomination fairies expect you to do some random crap, and some with a time limit, and this level gives me a headache, and ugh. Oh, and I should probably mention, you have to play this freaking level 3 times! Sure, it's a bit different each time, but it doesn't feel that way that much. I think these fairies are making me do this stuff because they're fairies and they can probably get away with it. Stupid dicks.
Well, the dragon said...
Can you do your spoiler crap or whatever thing? This isn't even a real review anymore. Just, I want to get through this. Okay, yeah.
Wait, actually, let me do something just, before you do that. So along this wonderful quest, I fought the Grim Reaper who, looks like Frogger. I got to meet something called a cat dragon. Ran into another glitch. A game-breaking glitch. Again. Used some of these element stones that I completely forgot to mention was in the game. You can get about 3 different stones, one with fire, one with ice, and one that makes you run fast. Also ran into this useless and very Tim Burton-like witch. Kinda fought this pissed off Chicken Ray making scientist who dies. And I'm being serious when I say all this.
Metal Chicken Ray, attack. Okay, this is pissing me off.
And now I'll hand the mic to Skit so he can say his thing.
Spoiler crap or whatever.
At this point, Frogger's only 1 or 2 levels away from actually finding the princess he's looking for. I'm pretty sure that's still the story. Alright, just breaking crafts. Oh, well, it looks like this guy needs help. Okay, well, I guess I can go help him. After all, what I could probably,
Coming through.
yeah. Okay.
Wide load coming through.
Hey, buddy, don't be too hard on yourself. You're beautiful on the inside, I'm sure. Alright, well, anyway, guys, I'm off to find me a princess. To tell her, get the hell out of this game, it's terrible! I gotta say, I am loving the fire gem thing. This guy just goes down like... I don't know, he died. I mean, forget about Puff the Magic Dragon when we got Croak the Magic Frogdrin. No comment on that, Git?
Well, you're high, so I'm not even gonna question it. At least I think you're high. Are you still high in the story?
The next level has you climbing a tower or something. It's, actually gets a little confusing sometimes because you don't know which tower to go to at times. I'm not gonna make you all watch this, the whole thing, you know, at the right speed or whatever, because, I mean, it's just awful. I need to get through this game. I need to move on with my life. And I can speed it up and get there a lot quicker. And we're here.
Oh, how can I stop this?
Guard, seize him.
Gee, you guys work out?
Throw that monster out of your bag!
Yes, ma'am!
I'm gonna question this game anymore. Whoa, hey, chill there, buddy. I mean, let me get started.
Watch it!
So the last level is basically the one and only boss fight, and it may be the most fixed thing in the game, possibly, in a way. It's still pretty broken, but it's still the most fixed thing. Okay, I pretty much beat him. Now let's watch this lovely last cutscene.
Grim fight! Attack!
Got you!
Basta! No! It can't be! No! No! I will not be stopped. I will not be defeated! You think you have won, but you only delay the inevitable. The princess is mine! The kingdom is mine! You have not seen the last of me!
You've got a pretty high opinion of yourself, monkey butt!
I'm happy to commit suicide.
At last, that dastardly man is gone!
Gee, that guy had some serious issues.
Like me with this game. And now we come to a kind of surprising, uncomfortable twist ending that I did actually not see coming, that I should have, and that I don't really like.
Come here, silly. I don't bite.
Oh boy, I tell ya, Sonic 06 has nothing on this. I tell ya, she's gonna put a whole new meaning to Frog in her throat.
Oh, Dan, come on now. It's already gross
I'm sorry,
enough.
I had to. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that was a pretty crazy twist ending there. We found out that the real enemy was actually the princess. I mean, I've heard of people who like frog legs, but she seems to like the whole dang frog. No, the real twist ending here is that he becomes a prince, a human, like her. Well, it's kind of a twist. I seriously did not expect it for some reason. Oh, and his name is still Frogger. And I guess this is how they defend this over Sonic 06. But that was still disturbing. And so the story ends and everything is happy and the usual happy ending of the story of things.
Yay! Victory!
The prince has returned!
Magic sword.
And they all live happily ever after.
I don't think so.
And I don't think you'll be getting a sequel like you probably want. Oh, it's over finally.
I may have liked this kid as a game, but I may have liked this kid as a game as a kid, but it just didn't hold up today for me. So this game gets the slaughter. Oh, wrong show. I love Frogger, but this game just did not hold up well today. Wow, the voice has stopped. Huh.
You're finally back to your original state.
There's quite a few more Frogger games I have to talk about, or, well, there is to talk about, but maybe I'll put those in like 1 or 2 episodes. Kind of like what I did with the Twisted Metal episodes. Just so it won't just keep being Frogger, you know. And, boy, was I high, or whatever I was. I mean, I saw you with tattoos.
Psh, I'd never get a tattoo. No offense to you, Tar.
None taken. Frogger the Great Quest on PS2 gets a 42 out of 100. Thanks for watching this video. If you'd like to see more of the Dane Get Show episodes or any of the Entitled Team videos in general, then go ahead and subscribe. Also, if you'd like to see the uncensored or uncut or whatever versions of these episodes, then go ahead and subscribe to Untitled Teen Gaming. As of right now, there's not that many on there, but there will be in the future, obviously. So just subscribe to that if you want to see the quote-unquote adult versions of these, which, I mean, not that different. And also, like us or whatever, follow us on the social medias that we may have out there. Just look for Dane Gift Show or the Untitled Team or Untitled Team Gaming or whatever. We have a couple of them out there. And by the way, no, I didn't actually get high for the video. That was just, it was my normal state.